Hey guys, it's Mama. Mama. Yo, Mama. Just want to make everybody laugh too. We need a little. What is it? Laughter is medicine to the soul. But yeah, I just wanted to do a little reading for you guys. For those who have felt that they've gotten their what is it? They People have mistaken their kindness for weakness. And I want to encourage people that have felt that way. Because you know what? I I basically I came to this conclusion a long time ago. This world's nasty. You know what I mean? People are nasty in it. Nobody, people don't want to support. They just want to do their own, selfish endeavors, and that's fine. But then when, things don't work out, all of a sudden, but anyway, going off on like a little tangent, but I've always told myself, you know what, I'm not going to let this world change who I am. Just because people mistake my kindness or whatever they're doing to upset or try to upset me, because some people don't even, try. I mean, they don't even know they're doing it sometimes, but and those that are trying, it's like, get a life, first of all. And secondly, it's like, we don't get away with mistreating, people that are pure intentions. You don't, you know. At the end of the day, you don't get it. You don't, the Most High doesn't let us get away with it. And you know what? In the end, you're filled with shame. You know what I mean? And guilt. So either way, like, we don't get away with it. We're all here living a human, experience. So I just really have really have felt the energy of people trying to really keep going regardless of the obstacles, regardless of the cruelty. And it's tough, it's tough. I get it. We all need that, push and encouragement to keep going and never allowing the world to change who we are. And that's what I meant to say all of that. That's what I've come to the conclusion really of, is that I'm not going to allow anybody to change who I am. I am who I am. I've, I'm not perfect, but however, I have tried to work on my own flaws and self-improve myself and do the things I need to do with the Most High to, evolve myself. I do not want to stay the same. And I hope that most people do not want to stay the same, you know? And so that's what I've, come to that conclusion, is that no matter how much the world has put on me or people have treated me in a certain way, it's not going to stop me from doing what I'm supposed to do and from treating people with kindness and dignity. Just because I haven't, maybe in some instances haven't been treated that way. I'm not going to let the world change me. And you shouldn't either. So, can we have some cards? Thank you. Most High and your angels, please. A card for to encourage people that have been taken advantage of because they have been kind and giving. Can we have some encouragement, please? Can we have some encouragement, please? Or some words of wisdom? Um, because look, beauty, you're beautiful. Your beauty shines from the inside out. Look at that. Her nose is a butterfly. The flowers are her. I mean, like, look, like you are you smell good. You look good. You know what I mean? You're feeling good. Um, you're loving yourself. You're going outside and enjoying nature at its finest. Um, this is Venus energy in this deck, and you are. It's like you can see the beauty in not only the difficult times in your life that you've learned from, but also the beauty of others. Like you're seeing other people's beauty and worth. You see your own worth. That's why, when people take your kindness for weakness, they don't see their own worth. They don't really see their own worth. And so when they see people that are full of kindness and love and understanding, they take it for weakness, but they think it's some kind of uh it's like stupid almost. But what they don't realize is that they don't love their own self enough to be vulnerable and live life authentically, and they don't they don't they don't understand that. They don't understand people that don't. That's because you're an authentic person. Like you're real natural. You're natural. Look at this. Natural beauty. Just a natural person. You don't always have to be pretty on the outside, but you know what I mean? But you're like a natural born leader and person. Like you're a natural lover. Mm. And you're protected, girl. You're protected. Girl or guy, it matters not. Any more for this kindness for weakness encouragement, please? Just surrender. Surrender things that you have surrendered, things that that no longer serve you. And if you're not, and people are taking advantage of you and your kindness and your ability to be empathic, you need to release that and release those kind of relationships. And maybe spirit is also showing you the relationships that no longer that maybe you didn't see, like, because some you see right away, and there's others that take time, but you didn't see that before, and now it's like an illumination, like it's like whoa, like dang, that person was not for me. But instead of becoming sad about it, you're becoming like you're bossing up about it. It's like, oh shit, I well bye, goodbye. When before maybe goodbye, saying goodbye wasn't easy for you, you know. So now it's like you're really exercising the art of goodbye. And seeing, look at his face, seeing the beauty in nature. Like I keep bringing that, but it's like you look at the stars at night. I mean, everything is like coming alive. Ooh, one more. Yeah, change. Everything's changing and coming alive. Things are. I mean, sometimes even when we see people for who they are, finally, um, it can be like, wow, really? Like you see the awe. It's like awe and wonder. Why didn't I see that before? Because now you have boundaries. Oh, you got boundaries. It's like you've learned, that it's okay to protect yourself. It's okay to love yourself. It's okay to have understanding, and all the stuff that you bring to other people, the kindness, the understanding, the wisdom. It's good to give it back to yourself. You're giving those things back to yourself, because realizing from the universe and spirit that you are important too. That you this is a that's like a what do they call them? Those lilies. Lilies are. Is it lilies? Which one is born in dirt? There's a plant. There's a it's not coming to me right now, but it's a flower that's born. It's like a lily, like water lilies. They're born in the dirt. They grow through and learn through their tests and trials of life. Like, and they grow beautiful, like adversity. They grow beautiful through the adversity. And that's what you're discovering within yourself, is that you are growing through your adversity, and you are beautiful through that, and you have much to give, because you see things that you see things in people that they don't even see within themselves. And so people take advantage of that, and they want within you. They grow their ego off of you or whatever, and they take, but you're realizing, no, I'm going to give it back to myself. I'm protected and protecting myself. Hey, that's good. What else? What else do we use? Like, what else can we use today? There's so many. Let's go. How about some energies, please? More information. More encouragement. Yeah, like, no longer are you going to let people cross your boundaries. Yeah. Transformation. No longer are you going to allow people to come into your world and be respectful, dude, and be demanding. You're done with that spirit of demanding, like people demanding from you. Yeah, you've been doing your self love and self work in secret, like in private. In private. Not secret so much, that's not what I mean, but private. It's private. You've went within and you've uncovered the truths about yourself, and the truths about other your relationships, and those people that are around you. Yeah, Jupiter, expanding that knowledge, expanding that wisdom, expanding the boundaries that you're going to set with yourself, because we set boundaries also within ourselves, but to really set boundaries with ourselves and with other people. Learning that, really kind of there's a word, mastering that ability. Keep going, girl. And finding that support system too is super important. If you have not already found your tribe or your support system, can we get some more encouragement, please? Or things that we need some transformational energies, please. How about for this moon and beauty? Can we have a card for this moon and beauty, please? Ooh, I said two. You got join in and sobriety. You joined in on your own self-care, on your own self-awareness. You became more aware of your surroundings, aware of the people in your life and in your life, and those that are should stay and who shouldn't, but also really allowing new people to come in. New people, you're like opening up yourself up. You went through a time of like of being alone. You probably didn't even have any more relationships, like friendships like that. But really starting to join in and realize, join in on and allowing people um, in your life again. Healthy people, people that are not gonna suck your energy, suck you dry. Can we have some one for the surrender, please? For surrender, please. Yeah. Ooh. You are you. Be true to you. You surrender to the fact that you are who you are, and people are going to love you or not, and it doesn't matter. You surrendered that maybe you were a person that I hear self sabotage, but also a person that's a people pleaser. You you wanted to please people all the time, and you surrendered that, and now you are stepping into who you truly are and what you truly want to be, and what you think. Like you're speaking up for yourself too. You're speaking the truth of the situation. And because you have decided to be yourself fully, the universe is going to reward you openly. Really. Financially, like a windfall of friends, finances, because you were kind. You were kind to to others, and you finally became kind to yourself. And because of that, things are going to be opening up for you. Boundaries, please, for boundaries and Pluto. Yeah. You went in, like I said, transformation energies. It gave you the inner strength and the wisdom and the knowledge, and it lit your path. It brought motivation into the situation, so that when you come out of this time you're in, you're gonna be fully motivated and fully energized to and have the strength. Also, what I'm getting here is having the strength to really keep up your boundaries and understand them and know them fully, because you have transformed. Full, complete transformation. What is it? Pluto is going into, what is this? I gotta come back over here. You know what? I can't remember everything, alright? See? And at the bottom of the deck, I want to show you. Take the time. The next step is now. Once you come out of this full, your motivation is going to be really high on peak, like really high. The energy is going to be super high, and that's going to be pointing to the time for you to take the next step. Okay? Yeah, Pluto's in retrograde right now in Capricorn until October 6th. Yeah. It's breaking down. It's breaking down our ego. It's breaking down. There's a lot of breaking down. Breaking down yourself in order to build new boundaries. Breaking down the old thought patterns, so that you can have new thoughts and learn some new shit. Acquire more knowledge. Acquire the knowledge and use the knowledge you already have to make the best decisions for you, and nobody else is making those decisions anymore for you. You're not allowing people to make those decisions for you anymore. Or even maybe some people you've even cut off to the point where they can't even put an opinion towards that decision, because you're cutting off uh, opinions and opinions that no longer help in your decision making process. Mm. All right. I was gonna do tarot on this, but dang. I mean, we could to go deeper, but this was really just an encouragement for those who have been feeling, like, dang, and really looking back on past situations that, when you were super good and kind to somebody and they just turn around and just do something else. I mean, totally, it made you doubt yourself. It made you doubt, your relationships in your own life, like all your relationships. Mm. And you're done with that. And that's why you went within and you did the work. You did some work. We're not always done with our work, as long as you're breathing on this earth, we're not done healing. We're not done ascending. We're not done growing. Growth is is a choice, and it's always happening. This world, that's this world is growing. Everything in it is growing. And if you're not, then are you a part of this world? You know what I mean? So it's like growth is very oh, should I take this? Oh, I am. All right. Whoa, that's a lot. I meant to take 4 only, but dang, Spirit was like, okay. Sometimes I'm like, all right. Okay, you got imagination. And it landed on this join in with the moon and the beauty. Lots of creativity and imaginations. I mean, and even like the creativity is going to be sparked out of the inner work that you have done within yourself. And of course, it's gonna draw people. We draw who, our energy draws the same energy. You know what I mean? So whatever energy you're putting out is the same energy you're gonna get back. I mean, it's just, sometimes we don't want to hear that, but it is the truth. In imagination, I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. See, a lot of creativity is going to be coming out of this time because you spent the time within yourself and joining, and now you're about to join in with others and celebrate the the achievements and the not even just the achievements, but also the things that the people we have left, the situations we have left in the past. Like, it's celebrating who we've become because of all of those obstacles and things like that, and bad relationships we've gone through. So now we're able to take that wisdom and knowledge and pay it, move it forward, pay it forward. Using your intuition, though. Please use your intuition of who you join in with, because you have come a long way, and now you can use those boundaries and the things you've learned from other past relationships to really move forward so that you can be abundant. Some of you need to work, maybe do some clearing on your root chakra, on the lower chakras, the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus. Which are the lower half chakras. And it is where our abundance comes from. That was for some. And others, you already been worked on that, and we always have to clear our stuff, you know what I mean? So abundance is coming. I have a limitless being. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire to in the physical realm. Because when our lower chakras are, blocked, we can't manifest properly. So clearing work, take your spiritual baths, for your protection and your clearing, use your crystals, lay some of your crystals. What is it? It's a good. I like Jasper. I lay Jasper on me. It's a red, more of a redder. What else is a good one? Right, I don't even know if I'm saying it. Radiodite or something. It's like a pink white. Um, I need to get me a deck with some. I've been meaning to get me a deck with crystals on it because you can't possibly. I mean, if you want to, but you can't possibly buy every single crystal. So it's good to have a deck because you can visualize and look at the. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting one of those. Regret. The really clearing your lower chakras also because there is regret, and not feeling that regret towards letting go of certain relationships. And also this, the people that the people that took you, what is it, mistook your goodness and your kindness for weakness, they're in full regret. And I mean, full. They blocked their own lower chakras as well because of the way they treated you and handled the situation. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past, and they know they can't change the past, and you can't either. You know what I mean? And they really know. They know, and if they didn't know before, they feel in the know because you can't get away with mistreating people that have done good to you. It's not gonna work. Homie, don't play that in the universe. You know what I mean? So grief. Again, this is also lower chakras. Really, you've spent the time releasing your grief, releasing the trauma within your soul. And if you're in the process of doing that now, keep going, keep doing it. Really, I mean, honestly, we're always in the process of releasing grief. I mean, think about, process it, feel it, what has been done, and let it go. You know, let it go. This grief has moved you into judgment. It's made you move and make a decision and really put the smack down on the situation because you love yourself more. You do. You love yourself more, and because you have had that epiphany and realization that love is the most powerful force in all the universe, and it doesn't even like all the regret and all the guilt and all the shame in the world cannot overpower love. When we really truly love ourselves, and then we can love others properly because we know how it feels to be rejected. We know how it feels to be not treated with kindness when you have been kind. So when you did that, you've done all that boundary, inward work, you've realized had some really I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. You made that commitment to yourself to leave the grief behind and walk towards love because forgiveness. You weren't feeling to be blocked. You weren't feeling to keep yourself blocked by the Most High God because you were not willing to forgive people. And forgiving people doesn't mean they get away with their shit because clearly they don't. And we all have shit. But when people that are kind to you and good to you, and you decided that, you know what, I'm gonna betray, steal, and do whatever you want to these kinds of people, you cannot get away with that. I don't give a crap. You do not get away with that. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying to people is forgiveness unblocks. What is it? When you forgive, you unblock yourself. You unblock those lower chakras as well. And you unblock your intuition. So spirit is telling you don't get caught up with people that have caused certain once you're doing that work and really clearing and stuff, like really feeling the emotions and moving after that, moving past and finding that forgiveness with yourself and with others. Because sometimes we're like, damn, why did I let this person do this? Or what was I thinking? And you get down on yourself, and that's fine to reevaluate that. But at the same time, forgiving yourself, learning from the situation, and moving forward. Spirit, which one do you want me to talk about? I felt really led to read from the book from one of these, and I think I'm going to read Surrender. Okay? All right. 26. All right. Surrender. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up. Let go of what you no longer need. Stop being so stubborn and holding on to aspects and behaviors that don't align with who you are now. Stop struggling. I let go. So this is a good affirmation to have for yourself. I let go and I surrender my struggle. I allow the universe to work through me. All right. Let's keep going because let me read the whole page. It took me a long time to realize that surrendering was a positive thing. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mean the giving up kind of surrender. I mean the okay. It's time for me to hand over type of surrender. For those of us who are highly independent and used to being doing things quite ably on our own, admitting we need assistance or what we might indeed have to let something go for our betterment can be challenging. Letting go and surrendering admits or exposes a vulnerability or two. To surrender, we may need to show our underbelly. We may need to admit that we got it wrong and made a mistake, grew a bad habit, and surrounded ourselves with people that are not good for us. It can make us feel raw in our realization. Remember, the moon phase is dark and beautiful. It casts a protective shadow that allows us to be wide open so that we need to be and do our work. We revel safely to only the divine and ourselves, and then the light returns. Okay. Oh, companion stone or metal is for this is orange cellite. So get some orange cellite. Man, yeah, it brings a vulnerable. It takes vulnerability. It takes a strong person to be vulnerable with themselves. So yeah, be honest with yourself. Keep doing the work, and just know that be kind, gentle, and love people is not a weakness. It is a strength. And anybody that says that is a fool, straight up. So I love you guys. Please like and subscribe to my channel, please. And I'm looking forward to doing a lot more other, things with you guys on my channel. I have a lot of new ideas in the works. So I'm really excited about it. And I really just hope that you guys find encouragement and love on my channel. I really do. Because I work in my Empress and Mama energy. And Mama loves you. Okay? So just know that you can do it and you can move forward and do the things that you have hidden deep in your heart, man. I'm rooting for you guys. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye.